And now Richard's wife, Cara, would like to say a few words.
Oh, this is kind of emotional. But it's so great to see all of you here. His friends, his family, my family. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. This is really, this is so amazing to have this tribute to him and to have it here because he loved this, you know. You all from the library, you were his other home. You were his family. And, you know, just recently I was in Mexico with Miranda and our friend Jenny there. And I brought some of Richard's ashes with me because it was a place in Mexico that we always went to and, you know, holiday together. And we're there for a week, and every day I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna let some go. I'm gonna let some go. And, you know, Sunday night it was like, sorry guys, I couldn't let any go. I just carried around in my purse, you know, a nice little sack. I'm supposed to take a third to India, to his ashram in November with his teacher, his beloved Sri Ramana Maharshi. You all know how devoted he was. And so my daughter Miranda and I, our daughter, finally, she was legal for Richard. We're going to take a trip to India. And then there's another third that are supposed to be with your grandparents. Several of Richard's nephews are here and niece, and there's supposed to be a third to go to St. Mary's with his parents and his sister, all of whom are somewhere out there. And I'll get to it, you know, I'll get to it. I'm just not quite ready, but I'm ready. I'm ready to leave some of him here to nourish this tree, you know, because you are his roots. And he will be with his roots. And when you all come to see the tree, you'll know Richard is there. Richard is there, you know, with you. And whenever I come back into town, believe me, I'll be there too. This little urn is not really an urn, of course. It's a bottle that we got in Dubrovnik when our last trip, one of our last trips to Europe, we started in Rome with Debbie and Gary. We traveled a little bit. We ended up in this small town in Italy on our way to take a boat to Dubrovnik, and I slipped. And I sprained my ankle, I broke my hand, I couldn't walk.
No.
And it's like, darling Richard saying, well, you think we should cancel the rest of our vacation? And I'm like, what? No way. So we get over to Dubrovnik, and we're at a hotel on the top of the hill. This beautiful 1,000-year-old city is on the bottom of the hill. And every day, every morning after breakfast, the hotel provided me with a wheelchair. Richard would wheel me down to the bottom of the hill, and that's where we bought this. But of course, 6 o'clock comes, and Richard had to push me all the way down the hill. But he was always a trooper, and he loved it. You know, he loved taking care of people. He loved taking care of me. So we spent the rest of our vacation in Budapest and Vienna, and, you know, him pushing me around in the wheelchair. It was a good life. We had a good life. He was the best man I've ever met. He's a fabulous man, and I love him. I miss him every day. And what I'm going to do right now, before we spread the ashes, Miranda would like to read a poem in memory of Richard, and then we'll continue.
This was actually a poem that I also read on their wedding day, so I think it's amazingly appropriate and a beautiful poem. It's called Love's Philosophy, and it's by Shelley. The fountains mingle with the river, and the rivers with the ocean. The winds of heaven mix forever with a sweet emotion. Nothing in the world is single, all things by a law divine. In one spirit meet and mingle, why not I with thine? See the mountains kiss high heaven, and the waves clasp one another. No sister flower would be forgiven if it disdained its brother. And the sunlight clasped the earth, and the moonbeams kissed the sea. What are all these kissings worth, if thou kiss not me?
So I would like to ask you all to circle the tree, if you don't mind, and join